That's how I was swindled out of hundreds of millions of my family fortune. It all started from the day we met. Back then, I saw her standing there soaked to the skin, asking me for help. Of course, I couldn't turn her down. After all, no one could say no to a beautiful woman. Watching her standing alone by the roadside, I offered to drive her home. Little did I know, that was exactly how I fell into her trap. On the way, she told me she'd just had a huge fight with her roommate and wasn't at all in the mood to go back. I could tell what she was hinting at right away, so I took the chance and invited her to stay the night at my place. Everything went exactly as I'd expected. Under the influence of alcohol, the tension between us grew more and more ambiguous. And then, things happened, things that were bound to happen. When I woke up the next morning, Lisa was already gone. That only made me more intrigued by this woman. As soon as night fell, I couldn't wait to go find her. She told me everything about herself with such sincerity that our relationship grew really close. Just then, I noticed someone prying open my car window. I didn't want any trouble, so I told him to leave. But Lisa suddenly flew into a rage and smashed a wine bottle at him. To protect her, I stepped in to take the brunt of the thief's anger. My leg got fractured because of that. But at that moment, I had no idea this was all part of Lisa's elaborate scheme. Later on, in my foolishness, I told Lisa the passcode to my front door and how to control my entire house using my phone. It wasn't long before I had to pay the price for my stupidity. One day, I saw a photo of her and her roommate together. Before I could even ask about it, Lisa distracted me with the same old tricks again. The next day, I accidentally saw a news report on TV about her roommate's death. I was still in shock when Lisa walked in the door. I asked her in confusion why she wasn't sad at all. To my utter disbelief, she flat out admitted that she was the one who killed her. She casually explained that she'd chosen that girl to be her roommate because living there allowed her to monitor my every move without missing a thing. I was overcome with fear and tried to run away, but it turned out Lisa had already taken my phone. Before I could grab it back from her, she electrocuted me and I passed out on the floor. She kept torturing me, forcing me to tell her my bank account password, but I refused to give in at first. That was until she showed me a video of my ex-wife and daughter. I finally broke down completely and spilled the beans about my password. I begged her over and over not to hurt them, but that wasn't nearly enough to satisfy her greed. She planned to sell off every valuable thing in my house. Taking advantage of her being out, I spotted someone passing by through the surveillance camera and shouted for help frantically, but the man was also after my money. I told him the painting on the wall was worth 7 million yuan, hoping to trade that information for him untying me. But just then, Lisa came back. The man grabbed a knife and tried to fight back, but he was no match for Lisa at all. While the two were fighting upstairs, I took the chance to break free from the tape and escape. Hearing the man's scream of agony, I hurried to start the snowmobile at full speed, but I was going too fast. When the vehicle hit a rock, I was thrown off. I scrambled to wave down a passing car and beg for help. I thought I'd finally been saved. Just as I took the man's phone to call the police, I suddenly recognized the voice coming from the other end. In the next second, the car pulled back to that familiar place.